So I'm experimenting with different ways of homing the arm, and see I've got some magnets sitting on top of the arm 1 shaft here, and I've got a multimeter hooked up to the sensor that's under there. And you see if I take these magnets away, we get a very small change in the voltage to the tune of 0.003 volts, give or take. So that's not a very strong signal at all. So this probably isn't going to work. So my idea was that I would put a Hall effect sensor on the bottom of the shaft. So I've got some Hall effect sensors left over from a previous project. This one's just on a little breakout board to make things easier to attach things to. And so I was thinking that the magnet would induce the shaft to turn into a temporary magnet, and I'd be able to detect that field on the underside. So when arm 2 is homing, its magnets would pass over the center shaft, and I'd be able to detect that from here. And then I could home arm 2 to center, which saves a lot of problems rather than homing it to the extremities. But it looks like this isn't going to work. I'm not sure if it's a factor of the stainless steel shaft. So I've got a big piece of the bar stock that I made that shaft out of. It's out of an old printer, and it is magnetic. But it appears that stainless steel doesn't form a very good temporary magnet. So if I put the magnet right up against the sensor, get off there, you see we get a pretty big change. You know, that's like almost a volt. And that would have been good if we got that sort of level of signal out of it. But you know, 0.003 volts is probably far below the noise floor for the noisy environment, because once these steppers start going, they're going to be producing a bunch of electromagnetic noise, and that's probably going to overwhelm the signal from the magnets. And that was with the magnets attached directly to the top here, and even being 1 millimeter away will reduce the strength of the field by several orders of magnitude. So, you know, this was worth investigation, but I think it's a non-starter unless somebody has some ideas for making the system more sensitive. I was thinking maybe a mild steel rod would have a better, would form a stronger temporary magnet, but given at the moment we're about 5 orders of magnitude away from a useful system, I don't know if changing the metal of that shaft is going to help very much. I'll do some more experimentation, but I think I might have to investigate other options. Okay, bye-bye.